Jonas and Fiona ride their bikes down a perfectly manicured pathway.
What life positions do people get?
You're so good with new children, I'm sure you're going to be a nurturer.
What about you?
I don't think I fit anywhere.
Jonas looks out at the dense wall of mist that surrounds the community.
Do you ever wonder what elsewhere is like?
Why would I? The community provides everything I need.
But aren't you curious what's beyond the mist?
Questioning things is rude, Jonas.
Inside his dwelling, Jonas joins his family unit for dinner. Pre-made food on metal trays.
It's time to share feelings.
There's a new child in the nursery who is small and weak. It makes me feel disappointed.
What will happen to it?
If he doesn't grow, he will be released to elsewhere. Your turn, Jonas.
Well, I guess I'm sort of terrified.
Precision of language.
I mean, anxious about the ceremony.
The elders will assign the right life position for you. They are never wrong.
As you know, people once lived in suffering and chaos. Then came a solution. Communities where disorder became harmony.
Harmony!
Now that the old have been released, it's time for the ceremony of the grown.
Jonas and the other 16-year-olds file onto the stage.
Listen for your name. I will announce your life positions. Madeline, birth mother. Isaac, instructor. Asher, pilot. Fiona, nurturer. Jonas.
The chief elder pauses and a look of confusion passes over Jonas's face.
Jonas, you have been chosen as the next receiver of memory.
The crowd begins to chant.
Jonas, 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 Jonas.
The next day, Jonas rides the current receivers, dwelling in a strange stone building at the edge of the mist.
Inside, Jonas stares in awe at the towering bookshelves of the towering shelves of books. An old bearded man watches him.
These are your books now.
In my dwelling, we only have dictionaries and community's book of rules. I didn't know that other books existed.
Books are forbidden.
Why?
Books were alternate ways of thinking.
Then why does the receiver have them?
The receiver holds all the memories of what life used to be like and uses them to give advice of times of need. Sit down.
Jonas sits in an old, worn chair.
I will transmit to you the memories I hold within me. You will learn the secret history of the world. Generations back when things were different, when there was more. More? Much more. Villains and bumblebees. Purple thunderstorms.
What are those things?
We get rid of them when we embrace sameness.
The giver holds Jonas's wrist. A shock travels through Jonas's body.
Suddenly, Jonas is standing alone in the woods. Plump white snowflakes drift around him. There is a crunch as Jonas takes steps in the thick snow. Jonas's eyes snap open.
What was that?
It's called snow.
Did my parents have snow? Did you?
No, the weather is here always the same. Always pleasant because of climate control.
Why?
Snow is cold, it destroys crops, which brings hunger and starvation.
Jonas thinks about this.
If I'm the receiver now, what are you?
That must make me the giver.
At Jonas's dwelling, father holds a tiny baby.
Why does his name tag say uncertain?
Children are not given names until they are placed with a family unit.
Yeah, I don't even know where.
We're going to look after this little guy until he gets better. Be stronger, Gabriel, or we'll have to release you.
You look at his name. Isn't that against the rules?
It is, but I thought having a name might help the little guy grow.
Jonas reaches out. Gabriel wraps his tiny hand around Jonas's finger.
Hey, Gabriel. Or hey, Gabe.
His name is uncertain.
Jonas's training continues.
In the past, everything had a quality called color.
The giver takes Jonas's wrist.
Jonas is on a crimson boat. In the distance are green forests, below cold blue waters.
Whoa, why don't we have color anymore?
We eliminated all differences. Differences can be cause jealousy, anger, and hate.
But colors are beautiful.
We gained control of many things, but we had to let go of others.
What is this beyond the mist?
Oh, here, no, don't say anything. You're gonna redo your line, but he needs to say Jonas sees a map on the giver's desk first.
Okay.
Jonas sees a map on the giver's desk.
What is this beyond the mist?
It's the boundary of memory, forbidden especially for you.
Why?
If the receiver of memory crosses the boundary, your memories will be set free and returned to the people.
One day the giver plays a lovely tune on the piano.
This is called music listening to that is called from inside you.
Jonas is at a wedding, his wedding.
He and the bride are dancing and laughing. My chest hurts, but it's good. That's called love. Why would we get rid of love? Because emotions can't be controlled. There's heartbroken, there's show. Ow. Show you. I'll show you.
A mother elephant feeds its babies on the wind-swept grasslands.
Crack, crack, rifle shoot.
The young elephant drops in agony.
The mother roars with rage.
Jonas opens his eyes. They are wet with tears.
How could people be so cruel? People make bad decisions. You can see why the community wants to take away choices. If there's neither good nor bad, what is there? Good question.
Later, Jonas stands in the grass. He sees the light penetrate the bright green leaves of a tree. Suddenly, Fiona is standing by him. Jonas can now see that Fiona's hair is bright red, but Fiona has no idea. She can only see in black and white.
Jonas, have you fallen? Do you need immediate help? No, I was just. Why are you smiling like that? The leaves, your hair. What are you going on with?
Jonas grabs Fiona's hands.
There's so much more to life.
He begins to sing and spin Fiona around.
Jonas, what are you doing?
Faster! Fiona faster and faster until they fall down level. A loud voice comes from a nearby speaker.
Warning issued, Fiona! Jonas, you got me in trouble.
She runs off.
It's called dancing.
As the months go by, Jonas receives memories of skyscrapers, dinosaur schools, and many other wonders. He also learns of ore and destruction of rocks.
Tell me if this means too much to you.
I want to know everything.
The giver changes the wall.
Show this morning's release.
A screen appears. Jonas's father has placed twin babies on side-by-side scales.
Okay, who's my chubby champion?
The scale reads 300 and 301. Father's assistant takes away the heavier baby.
And you, Mr. 1, unit less. Bye-bye, little guy.
Father's assistant inserts a syringe into the baby's head and presses down. The storm baby goes still. That is what it means to release. He killed that baby.
He doesn't know what killed means. You and I are the only ones who can understand.
Then it's our fault. People need the memories so they can understand, because if you can't feel, what's the point of life?
Jonas and his family unit are having dinner. Father feeds baby Gabriel.
Enjoy it, baby Gaby. This is your last night here.
What do you mean?
Uncertain feels his growing fast.
I'll have to release the little guy to elsewhere
Release him when?
tomorrow morning.
Late that night, Jonas loads his backpack. He grabs Gabriel and then helps his big baby carry him. Jonas rides to the baby's well.
They're going to kill Gabe tomorrow. I'm leaving tonight. I'm taking him with me. I need to find the boundary of memory and cross it.
The boundary is too far, and you're not ready.
Come with me.
If the memories are released, chaos will return, and I must stay to help the community. The giver grabs Jonas's wrists. Images flash of a man crossing a vast desert, a woman swimming through a mighty river. Jonas hears a long-distance runner's footsteps pounding against gravel. These memories will give you courage.
Jonas's face is awake. Emotion is like a hand.
I love you, Jonas. Now go.
The chief elder summons the giver.
Jonas is corrupting his friends and questioning sinners. The receiver's job is to question everything. No, the receiver's job is to hold in all the pleasure and pain. This is what keeps our people safe and confident. Jonas continues to break the rules. We will have to find a new receiver. And what, release Jonas? If it comes to that.
Jonas takes baby Gabriel and confidently. The chief elder's voice booms over the speakers.
Find the receiver in training. There's nowhere to hide, Jonas. We have cameras everywhere.
Hold on, Gabe.
Release the drone planes.
Chief elder storms into the giver's globe.
You gave him the map, didn't you? I made it available. Jonas made the decision to restore people's freedom. Freedom? Imagine if we let people choose their spouse, their food, their job. They would choose wrong every single time. We are distant memories of what once made us human. We will find Jonas and we will stop him.
Jonas, now on foot, clutches Gabriel as he struggles up a mountain. The hum of planes get closer. Snowflakes begin to fall from the sky.
Hold on, Gabe.
At the top, Jonas sees a bright red sled. He climbs on with Gabriel and pushes off. Whoosh, the sled picks up speed.
Jonas wraps his arm around Gabriel. They rocket past the boundary of memories. Back in the community, Father pauses. He cannot bring himself to release the baby, smiling up at him. Lily at school begins to hum a